welcome to my world. Welcome to my world. Give me a thumbs up just for the intro.
What's up, guys? It's the homie Bigg Vic. We back in the building with another video. Box truck number 2. Y'all guys already know that's up and running. Took that up to Charlotte yesterday. Ran a load with that last night, or excuse me, ran a load with that last night, early morning. And actually it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be with the box that's currently on there, even though I don't like the box. It's pretty short. I only had to take a couple of boxes off of maybe 2 pallets, but everything else went inside the truck with no issues. They actually didn't have the pallets stacked like to the roof this time. But let's talk about box truck. Did I say box truck number 2? I meant to say box truck number 1. She's riding like a champ. Like she was running like she was running like she got like she ready for another 500,000 miles. So I'm like, yo, oh, you riding like a champion right now. All you just need is that new box on the back and we good to go with you. Let's talk about box truck number 2, the new truck. I gotta tell y'all guys what happened. Y'all already know. I feel like I'm like the test subject for trucks. Well, the trucks that I'm buying, and whatever is gonna go wrong, actually I already said it, whatever needs to go wrong, I needed to go wrong within the first 12 months or that 100,000 mile of that 100,000 mile warranty. Maybe a few days ago I did a run up to where did I go? Up to Spartanburg and Duncan, South Carolina. Quick run. But on my way there I noticed that my the engine light came on for a second. Then I seen the def low. The def said it was low. Mind you, I have a full tank of diesel exhaust fluid. The tank was full. I filled that up. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm riding. That goes off. So I'm thinking like, you know, it might be tweaking a little bit. So I figure like it might not be nothing too serious. So I just let it go off, and I kept on rolling. Like if the truck was still running fine. So I'm rolling. We headed to Duncan. I get the load. I only had to take it 14 miles. Dropped that load off. Headed back to Columbia. No issues. Went up to Charlotte. When was this? Went up to Charlotte maybe a day ago. Not last night, but the night before. I was headed up to Charlotte to run another load, grab a CLT9, bringing it back here to Columbia to the post office. On my way there, I see my def the def light comes on, like a stop sign comes on, and it says def fluid low. And I believe it also, matter of fact, well, the first time that it popped up, it said that it was gonna derating the engine, the emissions. So it's the first time, well, when I was on my way to Charlotte, it said the def was gonna be derated by 25%. So as I'm doing an incline, it would rapidly slow down to about 25% of the max speed. So I was like, all right, cool. It was running. It still was running. So I was like, didn't really hit me just yet. So I'm still on my way there. I get there. No issues. After I hit the incline, it would pick up. It would go back to its max speed. So I'm rolling, get the freight. I'm heading back after I load the truck up in Charlotte. I'm heading back. I'm rolling. Next thing you know, it goes off, but then it pops back up again. It's saying def degrade. Well, def fluid low, something like that. I got a video shot of what it was actually doing, and I'm gonna plug it in a second. So it says def degrade by 40% now. So now it's making me nervous. I'm like, why is it saying def degrade by 40% now? So we rolling. I'm going up an incline. Y'all, it's slowing down super slow. But this was something I did ask International about when I went to pick up truck number 1 from the shop. So she was telling me that, yeah, she said if you're having that issue, that's a common issue. What it will do is eventually it's gonna go down to where you're only able to go about 5 miles per hour, really, really slow. So I'm like saying to myself, wow. So I had already talked to them, asked them when could they get me in. They wouldn't be able to get me in until Thursday, like tomorrow of this week. So I'm like, cool. So I ran as I was coming back to continue the story. As I was coming back from Charlotte, now I had a load in the truck. So I'm headed to the post office. I get to the post office, make it to the post office, no major issues. Drop the load off. I turned the truck off. Dropped all the pallets and the boxes off. I go to start the truck back up. That's when I see the stop sign like symbol flashing up on the dash. And now it says turn engine or stop engine or something like that. DF fluid low or empty or something like that. DEF fluid low. And then it says it's derated to 5 miles per hour. And I'm like, I know it's not saying what I think it's saying. Mind you, I had to climb up a little hill to get out of the post office. Like, it's a ramp. I had to go up a ramp. So I'm going like, I don't even think it was 5 miles per hour going up the ramp. Y'all, it took me what normally takes me 15 minutes to get back home from this particular post office. It took me an hour and 30 minutes to get home at 5 miles per hour. I cannot make this stuff up, y'all. This is really what happened. So I started doing a little research and find out it could possibly be a fuse. I'm not exactly sure. I tried on disconnecting the sensor for the speed and I guess the emissions. I'm not sure if that I unplugged the right one, but it said transmission. When I did take that sensor out and it didn't do anything, it's still beeping loud as hell. As a matter of fact, it sounds just like this. I'm about to play the clip right now. So this is what I had to hear for an hour and 30 minutes on my ride back home. And then it wanted to, once I pulled up in my subdivision, it started picking up speed. Y'all know I wanted to run that truck into the bushes. I was so hot. I was aggravated. It really had me like aggravated. I'm like, yo, you gotta be kidding me right now. And what's so crazy is I rode right past an International repair shop. I should have parked it in front of International and left it there till the following morning and just drove the truck up in there like, yo, y'all go ahead and look at this. So I have the aftercare. It's something warranty I have. I have the aftermarket. I don't think it's aftermarket. I think it's aftercare. Something like that. I know I have two different grades of warranties on this particular truck, but I did order a scan tool. It wasn't a cheap scan tool, by the way, but it's a scan tool that will allow me to reset that and be able to take that code out of the computer so that it will go back up to its maximum speed. But I feel like the DEF is not getting through somehow, like a sensor or something is not reading something. That's because I have a full tank of DEF, so I don't know exactly which component in that department is causing it to do what it's doing right now. But maybe some of you guys have experienced the DEF 5 mile per hour degrade in your in your emissions and your speed. And if you have experienced that and you did fix it, or what you had to do, or what sensor went bad, and you still had a full tank of DEF, let me know what you did if you did experience that. I want to actually run the tool on it, the scan tool on it first, so I can do my own diagnostic. I should have been purchased one of these this particular scan tool. Once I get it, and if it does work, I'll let you guys know which one I did order to knock out that code. And I know if it comes back up, I definitely have to get it over to definitely gonna get it over to international, but I do not want them to run another diagnostic on it. And I will bring my scan tool and show them this is what the code is. I don't need you guys to run another diagnostic on my truck to try to get extra money out of my pocket. The more money I seem to make with these trucks, the more money they seem like they want to cost me. But I'm not gonna let the universe make me feel like I'm spending a lot of money on these trucks. But it's okay. I know it's part of the game. It's part of the business. It's called maintenance. So y'all let me know down below in the comments if you ever experienced this. If your truck has had this issue before, let me know what you did to solve that problem. And y'all know what it is, man. I will see y'all in the next video. Shout out to the new subscribers. Shout out to the old subscribers. Y'all know what it is. Always hustle. Never stop growing. It's the homie Bigg Vic. See you on the next one. Peace.